Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing, I hope this is in focus. I'm really stressing that it's not. This is my first video on my Canon 600D, because I always stress about it being out of focus because it doesn't come with autofocus, and so I just end up using my flip cam, even though I've had this camera quite a while now. Anyway, so let's go back to the topic at hand. So what I'm reviewing today is this Scott Cornwall Decolour stripper, and also some of the colour restore by the same brand. So to sort of give you a bit of a background on my hair, I've had a dip dye in the salon, never ever attempted an at-home one. I've had a dip dye probably the last few years. I've always every 6 months go and get it redone again, to varying degrees of success. I had it done a couple of months ago, and because pretty much my old dip dye had been completely cut out, they used very gentle bleach that didn't really bleach it very much, and then because they bleached and they said we'll come back in a month and do it again, and so by the end of that month it's getting really brassy and orangey, and it was literally only a couple of inches because my hair wasn't long enough. And so I thought, well, instead of wasting money and going back in a month, I'll just attempt to do it myself. And so I tried this product, which I got sent for review, and it's Decolour Stripper. I've never in my life attempted a DIY dip dye, so I was quite scared. But this product contains no ammonia, so it's essentially meant to be kinder to your hair than, I guess, regular bleach and so on. I think it has bleach, and I don't really understand, but it's kinder to your hair. And it's not meant as a destination product. It's just meant to lighten your hair, and it removes natural pigment or artificial pigment, so whether your hair has been coloured before or not. So my hair hadn't been coloured before up until the ends, which just had been bleached, and then with some toner on top. So my hair was pretty much virgin hair. And I'd googled the results of this before, and I don't know, wasn't really expecting it to be that great, but I thought, well, if anything, I'll just lift the ends that have already been done a little bit, and maybe I can sort of drag my dip dye up a bit, and it'll be like ombre. And so anyway, so I just put it all in my hair, mix the solution up, put my hair in bunches, got a tint brush, applied the product, left it in for an hour, which is the maximum amount of time that you're meant to leave it in for. And then I kind of sort of checked it while I was on my laptop, I put some cling film around it. I was just sort of checking it, but not really properly. And then after the hour I went and washed it out, and my god, so much pigment had been taken out. I was so thoroughly amazed. I was so impressed. So yeah, so that was, and I think, as I said, I googled the results on other people's hair, and some people said it was patchy, some people said it was uneven, and some people's hair just turned into a reddish brown colour, it just didn't even take to it. And their hair was so much lighter than mine to begin with, they were just brunettes. I have jet black hair. So I honestly wasn't expecting it to go as blonde as it did. So I was and I think the reason why is because I don't use a lot of products in my hair. I just use some serums or oils at the end, and maybe some root lift at the top. But generally, I don't put a lot of product in my hair day to day. And so I think, so I just guess the product really took to it. Didn't have to cut through any product build-up or anything. I didn't even use a special clarifying shampoo, which is what you're meant to use. I just used a normal Pantene one. So anyway, so I followed, as soon as I washed that stuff out, I followed it with this Iced Platinum Colour Restore, which is really, I'm going to pull this stuff down, hold on, which is really just blue toner. So you get given some sort of gloves in the pack with this. So I put this on. There's several methods that you can use, but because I really wanted to banish any kind of orange and yellow and brassiness, I decided to go for the long method, which is when you leave it in for 20 minutes. So I put this in my hair. In the end, really sort of combed it through for 5 minutes, and I left it in, clipped it up, massaged it in, clipped it up, left it in for a further 20. Knowing me, probably half an hour, because I was just sort of fapping away on my laptop. And then, oh my god, I thought I had some on my top then, rather scary. And then I washed it out, and my god, I could see then that the colour was it was literally ice white. And so I went to bed, because I dried my hair and went to bed, and the next day once the colours had all settled, I looked and I couldn't believe how light my hair had got. Honestly, some parts of it was literally like Icelandic kind of hair, like someone that just does not have my colouring at all. It was so bright. It was amazing. I was so like impressed with it. The only thing that was wrong was I had like flashes of orange where I guess the dye was only applied sparingly, the initial lightening. And so what I did, like a couple of days later, is when I washed my hair, I used this colour restore, which is basically for like really orangey, like more brunette-y, orangey hair that's been lightened, to stop the orange flashes. If you have black hair, you understand what I'm talking about, or really dark brown. It's a carrot, I think it's called Carrot Top. So this product, I use this toner, which is basically the same as this one, but the results are different, and it's like lilac. I don't want to squeeze too much out. It's lilac. Can you hold? I'll just squeeze it out because, you know, they gave it to me to review. Can you see it? Oh, okay. So it's lilac, and it's very, and so that just gets rid of any orange in the hair. But it does actually, as you can see for a colour guide, it does kind of darken the hair a little bit. So I used that, but just on the areas that had sort of the orange flashes in. And then I washed it out, and it was New Year's Eve, and all my friends were like, oh my god, it looks really, really good. And I was like, do you think? Because I was worried that it wasn't, you know, like, I was just a bit nervous about it. And so that was literally, so it was New Year's Eve, and it's, what date is it now? It's the 15th, so that was 15 days ago. And my hair has darkened up quite a lot since then. But the health is really good considering how light it is. I mean, I should have blogged this as soon as I did. I just didn't think, because I'm lazy basically. But because you just, to see how ice white it was. But I'm still so impressed with how the colour has, you can probably see like flashes here. Like I'm so, let me see if I can get it out. So impressed with how, just how like light it's got. Like I've never had this kind of lightness, and I've had my hair always professionally done. My only complaint, and this is not on the product, is my technique. There are like some bits that like here and here that I'm totally not happy about. But you know what, in a month's time I am just going to buy like another box of this and just do it again and just be a bit cleverer with it, and just now I know how to do it a little bit. I'm so honestly, so I use this product and then I use this like every other time I wash my hair. And if I get any, I've only used this that one time to get rid of the orange, and I haven't needed to use it since. And I'm honestly, I'm literally like, I will repeat buy and buy and buy. I'm so impressed with them. Like my hair has never felt, like considering the bleaching, such good quality. So yeah, so I give this whole range a staggering 10 out of 10. If you want to do a dip dye, I honestly cannot recommend these products enough, especially if you have virgin hair. It'll take really well to it, like, and you don't use a lot of stuff in it. It'll do really well.